You know, with my emerging rapport or whatever popularity in regards to fitness and stuff, I talk to a lot of people who private message me or text me or whatever, and I have a lot of people who say, Wes, can you give me tips? You know, can you train me? Can I live with you? Whatever. I want to be a fitness model, or I want to be a bikini competitor, or whatever their specific fitness goals are as it pertains to their dreams. And it's really inspiring to hear people so fired up and so committed to what they want to do. But after a while, a week or maybe a couple weeks or a month or whatever, a lot of people's passion and fire just seems to dwindle down. And I'll hit them up. I'll say, what's going on? What's up? You've missed a couple of sessions now. What's going on? They say, Wes, I'm sorry. I just don't have the time. I got this, and this going on. I got school, or I got work, or I have whatever it is. I just don't have the time to do it right now. I promise you I'll get back to it. And I don't know, like, if you're that committed to something, how could you not have the time for it? The way I see it is, if you don't make time for your future's not gonna make time for you. Because how long are you gonna put off, your dreams, whatever it is that you're pursuing? Sometimes, some days I wake up and I would love to tell myself, I just don't have the time to do this. I don't have the energy, whatever it is. I'm too tired. I only got 2 hours of sleep, or whatever it is. I'm just burnt out. I need a day off. But then I think to myself, every day that I take off, or every day that you take off, pursuing what it is that you want to do, is easily another week, another month, another year that you're gonna have to wait on the back end. Because the road getting there is always going to be harder than the road that you're on once you get there. Once you get there, you've honed your mind, and you've honed your body, and your mental foundation enough so that you know what it takes, now that you're there, to stay there. And at that point, it's only willpower. But right now, when you're learning your craft and you're learning the path that you want to take towards your goals, you have to stay in it. Because getting there, especially what I'm doing right now, what a lot of people are doing right now, trying to break into the fitness world, in a mainstream or whatever capacity, it takes a lot out of you. Because a lot of the current fitness personalities, fitness celebrities, whatever you want to call them, they do what we do, and they work as hard as we do, but they get a lot more recognition for it. They'll get thousands of people saying, "Oh my God, that workout was incredible," or "Oh my God, you're so inspiring." People who are just breaking into it now, a lot of the things that we do is unheralded. So we have to maintain that intrinsic motivation, and anybody who's at the first step of something has to maintain that intrinsic motivation, because you're not going to have, an entire population of fans or of supporters on your side who are always going to love everything you do. Sometimes you're going to do something and nobody's even going to notice that you did it, even if it's something that you gave your all to. A lot of times, for as much love as I get, for my workouts, or for any of my motivational posts or anything like that, that's maybe 10% of the time. Most of the things that I post, or most of the things that I do to any capacity, nobody ever actually really notices. And that doesn't bother me, because the whole premise behind what I'm doing is that I have to be my biggest supporter, and I have to be my biggest fan. And there's a chance that this will be a lonely road for God knows how long. But if you're dedicated to something, that's a reality that you're going to have to face. That for a very, very long time, your efforts may not be well recognized outside of your personal circle or outside of yourself. You know, so when you're making that decision as to whether you're going to commit now or if you're going to let your current life, you know, hold you back from what it is that you want to do, you know, always look forward. You know, if you're not going to work out that day, or you're not going to go to, you know, your studio session, or, you know, your recital, or you're not going to practice, you know, for whatever sport it is that you're aspiring to go to the next level at, ask yourself, is this a dream that I'm willing to wait longer for? You know, because most of the time I don't particularly like working out every single day and going to work every single day. You know, I make decent money, and, you know, I like the improvements that I'm making, but sometimes I'm just mentally not there. But I go anyway, because I'd rather suffer and go through this shit now than, you know, 5 years down the road, 7 years down the road, I'm still having to do this, and that's all because I keep trying to pace myself. You know, I keep slowing down and saying, you know, I'm going to take like the next 2 or 3 days off. You know, I feel like I've done enough work. You've never done enough work until you're actually where you need to be. You know, you could be impressed by the workload that you've had. You know, you can see results and really be proud of those results, but until you're where you want to be in life, you know, physically, mentally, financially, you know, whatever it is, you got to get to the finish line before you think about slowing down. And that's a thing that a lot of people don't understand. You know, sometimes it does take a push, and I understand that. That's why people are here to motivate you. And, you know, some people need to keep their foot in your ass, you know, until you can keep your own foot in your ass. And I understand that. But the first step is making a conscious decision. I'm going to pursue this, and I'm not going to give it up no matter what. You know, because it's way too easy to give up. So that's all I had to say. Short video. Thanks, guys.